Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrea Delgado, and we are the group number 2. Today, we are going to talk about the principles that govern the curriculum planning. The curriculum process is governed by a series of principles, that is, general statements that determine or fundamental the curriculum planning and become the guidelines. And their principal function is to serve as a basis for the organization of the curriculum. In this process, will be analyzed the following principles: the introductions, the vertical sequence, the continuary, and the horizontal coherence.
Hello, good evening. My name is Stephanie Delgado, and today we are going to talk about the principle of integrations. Knowledge is considered as a whole, a sum of all aspects. For that reason, knowledge must be integrated or related to each other. In the first instance, there are certain subjects that are shapes of aspects from different disciplines. For example, social studies that integrate politics, history, economics, etc. Also, when you organize your curriculum, you have to integrate all the subjects. There must be a relationship between science, math, social science, etc.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. We're going to continue with our presentation. My name is Josue Ramirez, and again, thank you for joining us. Continuing on, we're going to talk about the levels of integrations in school, subjects and topics that are related among them and joined together into a single class is a type of integration. Science, for instance, is a class that compounds biology, physics, chemistry, geology, archaeology, and some other areas as well. This level of integration is also reached when subjects are broken down into thematic topics or thematic axes, which are phenomena, situations, circumstances of real life happening to subjects that creates learning. Elements, of course, of different subjects are brought together with the purpose of engaging apprehension in our students, comprehension, and also analysis. Transformation is also part of it. And all of these things work around the phenomena, situation, or circumstance. For example, we might have a child at home. A child at home is being educated, of course, by parents. They teach them not as a class, but as a whole thing about science. Why? Because they're teaching their children that he has physical changes in his body, about health, what to eat, not to eat, and also about hygiene habits. Social studies is another subject that includes these phenomena because family structure, our culture, traditions, and customs are part of this class. English, of course, cannot be left behind when we talk about communication, symbols, and expressions that we use in our language every day. Religion is also a part of it through values and different perceptions about beliefs. All of these things work an important play and role when educating a child, and as you could see in the example before, they all combine to make just a one whole thing. Another example that could be practical to use would be the human body. Our body, as we know, it's a complex machine. A complex machine that is a study of different subjects, such as biology, anatomy, physical education, because it involves fine motor skills, gross motor skills, math, when we have to calculate how much, for example, a child has grown or his or her weight, and also psychology involving the study of the human mind. Another thing that it's important to talk about is the correlation process. But what is the correlation process? The correlation process is when two or more subjects are connected with each other and complement each other in a blend. For example, if we ask our students to read a piece of an article for science, we must include English and also reading comprehension. Why? Because we want that child to read the article and to break it down into small pieces, and that process is part of another class. A report about Christopher Columbus will also be a good idea. The child would have to read and also break down into something small that would present to school. A drama, for example, about Spanish cultures or English culture or the way things happen would also involve the arts class. And as we can see, all these are related one with the other. The importance in the principle of integration is that the students and the learning experiences that they live as an integral being.
Hello everyone, my name is Susan Diaz and I'm going to continue with the importance in the principle of integration. In this case, is the student and all the learning experience that they live as an integral being. When we talk about an integral being, we are talking about a person who thinks clearly, explains the facts, receives and processes information, and gives reason of what he feels. For this reason, the subject has carry of content that they don't have value in themselves, but they must achieve a relation between them that allows the integration of the content, and that content provides to the students the learning experience that allows the integral develop. The integral being has three dimensions: the psychomotor area, the knowledge area, and the affective area. The psychomotor area allows the individual can identify with their own body or can express through him. The knowledge area are the specific knowledge like math, science, and other subjects. The affective area are all the reference to the feelings, values, and attitudes of the person. Therefore, the principle of the integration not only pretends to instruct the student with the specific knowledge of science or another subject, also pretends give the necessary elements to grow as a people looking for their characteristics.
Hello, my name is Laura Cabero. I'm going to be talking about the principles of continuity. It says that it reflects to the progressive character with the students acquires learning. It lets go deep in their achievements in relation to content, information, attitudes, skills through the experiences of increasingly complex experiences. Continuity refers more to the experience than content. So planned activities required for students to apply what they have learned in practice and the resolution of new situations. This principle responds to the need to meet the expectations and possibilities that will be presented individual as a product of human development process. Some examples: we have the spelling of the letter of the alphabet, the mechanics of the fundamental operations, the acquisition of values and psychomotor skills, and many more. The principles of continuity to visualize the organization of the curriculum like a spiral in which it will strengthen and expand more and more content, objectives, and learning experiences.
Hello everyone, my name is Nancy Ventura and we are talking about principal sequence of vertical. The organizing is respected the curriculum, the relation of concatenation that should be given to organizing the objective, contents and learning experience in planning. This means that each objective, content, or experience presuppose the existence of others who can process it or follow a link in a chain. In this sequential process, it increases extension, the complexity and difficulty of the objective, contents and learning experience facing the student, so should work from the simple to the most complex, from the concrete to the abstract, from the near to the far. This principle of vertical sequence has different forms realized. It should be given when planning a course for 1 year, a unit, a weekly plan, and when a curriculum is made for several years.
Hello everyone, my name is Cindy Chinchilla and I'm going to speak about the horizontal coherence. It refers to the horizontal and reciprocal relationship that has to exist between the elements that structure the different curricular documents, such as study programs, annual plans, and work units. So it means that there must be a relation between the objectives, the content, the activities, and the evaluation. The horizontal relationship between these elements has to be essential because each one is a complement to others. For example, we have in the planning the objectives. In this case, we have describe customs that are practiced at home. In the content, we have customs. In the learning experiences, we have participate in a conversation oriented by the teacher about the different customs that are practiced in all students' homes. In the evaluation, we have make a list of customs that are practiced for other classmates that could be good to practice.